just do a little testing session. Testing 1 2 1 2. Alright. And now a bot test.
God damn it! Fuck!
Yep.
God damn it, man! God, fuck! Game sucks, man! This game fucking sucks, man! Fuck! I can't catch the fucking break! Fuck! God, people need to go play Winston for fuck's sake!
Well, it's been over a month since I played. I tried playing last week on Wednesday. But, long story short, I wasn't feeling too good due to allergies and all. Every time I had a chance to play on Saturdays, either something came up or like other factors prevented me from actually playing. And so this time, oh yeah, that's not where I went. Once again, I tried to play earlier on Wednesday, but I wasn't feeling too good, so I'm gonna have to like start over a save here. All these the same. No, that one's in the trial. Yeah, here we go. Alright. I only got like 22 minutes in. Well, technically 15 minutes in, and then. No, I got like 20 minutes in, and then I had to use the restroom, and I wasn't feeling too good after that, so I decided to just cancel that. Alright. Let's try to go through this quickly. I'd love to know if there's anything hidden underneath that floorboard there. Oh, yeah, that's good to know. It's all well painted. Dr. Grayson, really, it's been too long.
What is it, Charles?
I thought perhaps you might show me what you found in there. Seeing as we're such good friends.
We're not friends.
No, I suppose not. Rejected. This move here. Yes, I heard. I killed to know what was under that floorboard.
Alright then, fast fair.
What?
You did discover the hiding place after all. But I should at least fill you in.
Really, Inspector, thank you. Do it quickly, my dear fellow. There's one thing I know about this man. He said he blows with the wind, as fickle as the weather.
Alright, stop making me out to be some continent. There's 3 items on the floor there. A newspaper clipping, a photographic pin, and a tin box. Now, what do you want to know?
Newspaper clipping.
Looks like this was cut out of paper about 3 months ago. It's about a convict who got shaken down while he's serving time up in Manchester. Or like up in Manchester. Home of 2 soccer teams apparently.
How terrible.
Now I can care about any sort of soccer. We made the headlines down here in London as well. The bloke had a stupid sentence of death, you see. But nature got it first.
My goodness, he committed a capital offense?
Man by the name of Selden. Nasty piece of work into burglaries and murder. They say the hoard he knocked off was worth about £1,000.
A hoard? A treasure, you mean?
Jewelry and the like. But he'd hid it somewhere. And no one knows where. And now he's dead.
This is gonna come up eventually, somewhere. In some case. It might not be this case.
Papers left it, of course. £1,000 lost and ripped the head of it. Or some such was the headline.
Doesn't much strike you, though. Why such an article would be so carefully ensconced under the floor?
As far as now that you mention it, does seem a bit odd. Perhaps to go over the paperwork we've got on stowed in back in our yard and see if I can turn this in.
Alright. I did look at this before. Oh, I also, yeah, I did look at this. It's just like a bunch of text that we already were aware of because of what Gregson told us.
Sir, this is a photograph I found. Looks reasonably recent to me.
Now it's saying that this guy kind of looks like Miss Green, or Mrs. Green. Yes, it would appear to have been taken alike in the street in front of the house here. And the gentleman on the left is Mr. Garrett, the landlord, of course. But here's the young man on the right, Mr. Garrett, perhaps. Dude, use your head. But I don't want to use my head.
Perhaps. You can take the printer if you like.
Really? Are you sure? I presume, therefore, that the yard already knows. The identity of the young fellow, that is. Ah, is that true?
Well, it's too bad if we do. Fortunately for you lot, leaking information isn't one of my pastimes.
Wait, Inspector. I might be some orders to pick something up. Pastimes are for one's leisure, but this is for work. He's not buying it.
Ah, the more reason I'm not telling you.
A dismal figure, then. Yes, I heard. Yeah, there's nothing strange about the picture. I also checked that one. Wonder why a photograph like this was hidden under the floor. I mean, Mr. Shakespeare himself isn't in it. Whatever, fingerprints are still rare treasures in the East End. I imagine Mr. Garrett was rather delighted to have been immortalized. He'd probably make a proud present of it. Probably sell it off. Plan to do that later.
Now, this tin box looks interesting, doesn't it?
I suggest, Inspector. Then you open it. If we don't find something inside that reveals the truth behind the case, it won't be the license prize.
Yeah, funnily enough, I already had a look. It's completely empty.
What? Shakespeare, give us a clue, man. I had a good reaction to that last time. You didn't even have a chance to utter a word, Mr. Haruo. But anyway, at least we found out what's inside the box. Yes, thin air. It's empty. Rather like how I feel inside. Ooh, sick burn. Is there nothing more in this box? I wonder. We did. Yeah, we don't get it as evidence for some reason. Oh yeah, the kitty. Speaking of which, my dog went outside the room. Oops, sorry. I hit her butt on the way out. Oh, look, it's that lovely little kitty cat. What was its name? It's not Natsume's, isn't it? I don't think we ever asked him, actually. I wonder what this cat has to do with this. Why don't we call him Wagahai? You know, like Mr. Natsume like Mr. Natsume refers to himself in Japanese. I wonder how he got in here. Clever cat. Oh, wonderful. Well then, my guy, here's something delicious I brought for you from the cat's meat man. My question is, how did she know how did she know to give this cat food? Also, this is smooth animation for an Ace Attorney game. So cute. Aww. He couldn't be happier now. Look. I just hope he could bring some happiness to his owner too. I don't think there's anything to do, but I'm just gonna examine the cat just in case. I've done this. I did this the last time. Your Honor, I'd like to cross-examine this cat. That was a cheeky little meow Wagahai. Oh, but he's so adorable. I could sit and watch him forever. I think we gotta appreciate that after a while. We have an investigation to get back to. I mean, all things considered, this is not joking about cross-examining a cat. That's happened in that happened in what's it called? Phoenix Wright Professor Layton, yeah, that one. Kinda, I guess. Alright, there's nothing else here, so... Okay. And then I went to Miss Green's hospital bed, but it doesn't seem like there's anything there. I was gonna show her the picture, but I don't think I can. But nothing's changed, so I don't think I need to go here. So this means I'm back to blind status, and I'll probably just make it to the trial. Probably won't do much else. But who knows? There could be another Sherlock Holmes thing. So you might have some content here. Let's go to the prison. Aww. Oh, Mr. Natsume's back. So he is. Mr. Natsume, hello. Hi, I'm a cat. Sorry. I know who Mr. Natsume is, or Sherlock Holmes. I don't know about the courts, or the charges, or Bailey's. I'm a cat. That's why I am. Just a cat. And just meow like one. Mr. Naruto, he's trying to escape from reality. Trying to. He already has, completely. So, what is your name then? I have no name. Mr. Naruto, he hasn't fully thought out his new identity yet. Maybe it's not too late to bring it back to reality. Do you think you can open your eyes for us, Mr. Natsume? I am not a cat. It worked. He's back in the real world. Oh, it's gonna become me. No! Don't answer that! It's obvious! My cursed soul never escapes the cursed fairy! Listen, that's what we know. This morning's proceedings in court prove that there's hope. Yes. Look up soon. Look up soon. Mr. Naruto Esquire was brilliant. But the rainbow is omnipresent and going in my logic! Here, there, everywhere! What's he looking straight at me for? I think perhaps there are some things we should discuss. Oh yes, we must. It's been over a month, so there's badge. Have I shown you this before, Mr. Natsume? Oh yes, the sweet aroma of our beloved homeland. It shows that the wearer is a defense lawyer. It means nothing in Great Britain, of course, but I still wear it. Oh, I know exactly how you feel. Look up to Mr. Naruto Esquire. Hurry back about it, man. I don't feel right with it. Your Haramaki belly band? It's perfect for the cold English winters. Just something to keep you between warm. Yes, I see the link. Almost. Alright, well. This morning's trial. My whole life, have I ever been so moved as I was today? No! Of course, if I cast my mind back, there were perhaps one or two other occasions that moved me more. But I just block out those out, and then today, being in the corner was the most funny experience of my life! Look, I'm sorry, Mr. Esquire! You're too kind. I love voicing this guy. It's calling you and found the remaining tea just as we distinguished, and are analyzing it as we speak. There's another one with that tea. There will find a drop of poison in it. That's it. Solemn, swarm, so second, Thursday. Tell me, did you both drink the tea at the same time that night? Oh yes, most definitely. Remember, drink tea while it's hot. We both poured it down our throats like it was a hot bath for our bellies. At the time, you were both completely fine. As shown by the fact that he and Mr. Shakespeare then engaged in a Romeo and Juliet match. I suppose the focus of tomorrow's proceedings will be how the poison was taken by the victim then. What about Shakespeare? The rest of Shakespeare, what have you done to him? You don't recall him taking issue with you over anything you've done recently. I've been holed up in my room, and where's the books? I don't recall anything. Right. But what I don't understand is why you didn't let me know sooner. Let you know what, Mr. Natsume? But the soap, of course. What else? Oh dear. Are you struggling with such a meager stipend? Of course I am. If I had money. I would have chosen to live in a cursed existence in such accursed lodgings. Oh yes, you said it's because the place is cursed that it's so cheap, didn't you? Exactly. Especially the room that I rent. Spirit of the capital offender who lived there still haunts the place. And it's trying to kill me! Capital offender. My house will come soon. I was to square next time you visit me. You bring scores of super soft soups. Okay. Well, does that mean we have to go to his room? Here. Oh, should I just give you the soap? You know, I think we need to do this. So Natsume, what do you know about this? There it is! That lily lily that took my neighbor's life! And to be slaughtered to depths of despair! Slippery, sticky, psychotic, save her too! You've really gone off soap, haven't you? Absolutely! And I might, ew, gross! Take a shower, dude. Thanks, someone gives me soap as a present. It's friendship, finish, firmly, forever! I don't know whether you can blame soap for everything that's happened. Isn't that to me? Oh, you didn't want the soap? Fine. What do you have to say about this? Mr. Natsume, it's nothing much, but... it's been too long since I've been offered a person with that delightfully humble etiquette of the homeland. What? You're too kind. I accept it gladly. Sorry, but I wasn't trying to give it to you, actually. Alright, well, that was a bust. The teacups? Oh, no. No. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sure there's something I need to give you. What was this envelope? No? What are these handprints? You know about that? No, you don't know about the handprints. By chance. No. I'm just gonna try everything What's this? It's a newspaper cutting that we found in Mr. Shakespeare's room. So we know his duty. Sorry? About this man, Soden. A convicted killer. And the evil spirit behind the curse of the my religion. What? Oh no. What? He's already taken one man's life, and now he's trying to take the life of another. A miserable bastard, much more like Japanese man. So Natsume, if you know something, please, you must tell us. Tell us everything you can of this quote-unquote evil spirit. Huh. Oh well. The game didn't lead me to tell me giving you that, but I guess I'll take it. The truth is, I didn't know about the details of myself until very recently. That Soda man was arrested about a year ago now. And at that time, he was hiding out in the lodgings. I investigated at his house. What? He lived where you do now? That's right, yes. Exactly where I live now. My very room. Oh my. Your room was previously occupied by a criminal found guilty of a capital offense. But before the sentence could be carried out, he died in prison. That was about 3 months ago now. And that's when it started. The curse! What really is this curse you keep mentioning, Mr. Natsume? already caused one death. A few months after the criminal passed away in prison. A man died in the room. The man who rented it after stolen, in fact. The poor lodger. He was found dead in mysterious circumstances. The room was locked from the inside. Locked from the inside? Exactly the case we're dealing with now. Oh no. So that's the convict's curse. Convict's curse, isn't it? Yes. Well, that was the start of it. I don't like where this is going. I'm gonna take a drink before I continue. Alright, about my mic, if I did apologize. Do you have any idea how the lodger before you passed away, Mrs. Sunscreen? The initial cause of death was asphyxia. I've heard of that, but I don't remember what it is. When I discovered the body, the room was full of gas. Gas? Well, I found out that after I signed the lease. Mr. Detective came to tell me later I couldn't stop myself trembling. In fact, if I'd known beforehand, I'd probably have been too scared to attack the room. Listen, please. Luckily, legal. Lucky for Mr. Garrett, maybe. Not so lucky for poor Mr. Natsume. Now you believe this curse is affecting you? It is. At first, I just felt as though I was being watched. All the time. And then you talked about having nightmares, didn't you? Take me with them. They'll come over here to try to suffocate me. That's what I was struggling to be. I wake up. And in the room. And it's cold as ice. You're as cold as ice. Why is your room so cold? The winters are too cold to bear without any heating on overnight. For some reason, even though I light the stove before I climb into bed at night, the firelight always goes out and the room fills with gas. That's terrible. It's exactly the same situation as what led to the previous occupant's death. And this is what happens to Mr. Shakespeare last night when he was mysteriously poisoned. It's clearly more to that incident than can be explained by a curse, though. Whatever can be the cause of all these strange happenings in Mr. Garrett's room? I thought they would explain asphyxia, but I'm gonna double check. Asphyxia is a condition arising when the body is deprived of oxygen, causing unconsciousness or death, suffocation. Okay. I'm going to copy this and paste it in chat so you guys can read it in the VOD or whatever. There we go. Alright. So we got a lot out of that now. The Garrett Epps room. We're not gonna go to... She's saying to go to Garrett Epps room. What else is there? Yeah, okay. Garrett Epps. No, don't get your mouse cursor off the screen. Ah, you're here now, Mr. Garrett Epps.
Barely business isn't for me, you know, getting out and about.
Were you at the Old Bailey by any chance?
Naturally. Fit my lodgings, hanging out the balance and all that. Not a try to miss.
The fate of what's already been dubbed your haunted lodgings, yes.
Of course, the place has caused kind of stir around this capital on more than one occasion already. As the old haunted lodgings and such.
Well, at least he knows.
Makes you wonder what the blazes is going on, don't you know?
Yes, I'm sure it does. In fact, take it back to Mr. Natsume's other trial yourself 2 days ago. You were at the Old Bailey then as well, weren't you? Testifying with your wife about what happened.
Stopped off to the prison on the way home, in fact. Beastly business.
I see. I see.
What brings you to my haunted abode today,
Your lodgings and your lodgers.
Some fishy fella from the Far East. A failed actor chap. Questionable character, eh? Yes, the house does seem to has become something of a magnet for rum fellas lately. Thanks to that valley curse.
The convict's curse, you mean?
Heard the stories of you. The Rod Scavenger was arrested here. The next chapter in the room goes and kneels over. Then who is that woman who dropped dead just outside on the street? Not to mention the actor yesterday.
She's not dead.
Am I next, eh? Well, can't help but get the collie wise, can you?
You say the woman who dropped dead outside on the street? Do you mean Miss Green? Because Miss Green, who was stabbed by the knife, and Mr. Shakespeare was poisoned last night, are both very much alive still.
Yes, well. So is that blasted convict's curse, it seems.
Personally, I should be quite content with such lodgings. A bath, a toilet, a fireplace, a fascinating history. Why? That sounds like a lack of luxury. Dude, you try living here then. I'm not so sure about that. You already have your own place anyways.
Well, no bath or toilet included. No fireplace either.
But you do look out for your tenants, don't you? We're watching the rise and fall of the flames and your gas lamps up here.
Yes, never hurts to keep an eye on things. In case there are any mishaps or such like.
Every mishap already, sir. It's not helpful, Mr. Sholmes.
Forgive me. The words just came out my lips.
He's just staring at him like nonchalantly, unamused.
Some fishy fella from the Far East. And a failed actor chap, a questionable character, eh?
There's no need for that, Mr. Garrett. That's right. Mr. Spencer is in no way fishy. He's on an peculiar, however. Is that right that he took the vacancy immediately after the previous tenant passed away?
Yes, that's right. I asked the estate agent to find someone, and he popped up the very same day. Never come across a chap so keen for a place with background, as it were.
I don't think it was the room's background that he was keen on so much as the cheap rent, actually. So, how long has Mr. Natsume been lodging under your roof?
That failed actor chap? Let me see. Oh, of course. Yes, it's been 3 months now. Quite sure of it.
3 months? That's the same length of time. Only 3 months. He's quite new here too, then. And to what do you owe your certainty in that regard, Mr. Garrett, if I might ask?
Well, was that Southern scoundrel at the heavens?
Selden? The convict, you mean? Selden and Shakespeare have some kind of connection then. Shakespeare's tendency.
That convict chap, Southern, passed away in the clink 2 months ago now, you see? Some lady or other.
Yes, we've seen the report from the newspaper at the time.
Well, it was only 3 days later that
Tragedian.
Well, it was only 3 days later that the tragedy in Shores faced. The actor fella.
Really?
Yes, I remember it quite distinctly.
Should I or should I not? I don't think I'm gonna read this because it's technically a flashback. Yeah, I don't really want to read it anyways. Middle floor, ground floor is vacant. The swab on this guy is just baffling. Stop jumping up and down, dude.
From what I heard in court today, sounds like the chap was stealing gas. He was 3 months in there. Out he is with the rent too. Guess the fellow was a ballet player, right?
Thank you for your condor, Mr. Garrett. We most grateful. By way of appreciation, I'll only say 1 or 2 words. Give me your room. Put on a crown. I have immortal belongings to me. Dude, don't you dare start with this. Also, I think I might have found my thumbnail for the VOD. What's happened to you? Shakespeare, my dear fellow, was my most famous lines. Or should I divulge my own learning on the subject? For I have a turn literature to, you know. Perhaps you could turn your attention to more apt lines then? Well, we're just getting information left and right. Are you sure? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess we gotta show him something. Oh yeah, that's right. The photograph. Mr. Garrett, can I ask you to look at this? Look at this graph. Is that your son who's with you there?
No. It's a larger he wants.
Duncan Ross was his name. Duncan Ross. Painter. I can't think of anything. Duncan Ross.
A street photographer that happened to be passing, so I asked him to take a shot, just for kicks really.
Was he by any chance still larger before Mr. Natsume?
Yes.
That's right. Oh no, he's dead. Ah, the young gentleman who died in the room in mysterious circumstances. Just what Mr. Musashi was waiting for, one might say.
Yes. Young Duncan lived in that room at the top of the first flyer stairs before the Japanese jet.
Would you mind telling us a little more about him? Let me just take a sip real quick. Doesn't help that my lips are all chapped from golfing on Saturday. Which is also when another day I should have streamed this game, but oh well, it's fun to hang out with my father for that. Get my first golfing experience of the year.
Yes, Duncan Ross. Young chap was attending art school. Had to work to pay for it, mind. Moved into the middle floor about a year ago. After that criminal, Selden was arrested. Young students are always on the hunt for rooms without a history behind them.
History of cheap rent, maybe, yes.
Yes. Well, anyway. About one morning, about a month ago now, I quite worked out the old trick of watching the gas lamps to see what my lodgers were up to at the time. So sadly, I was rather tardy to discover what had happened. Smell the gas that alerted me to worse.
Ah yes, synonymous with the smell of death.
Called the police station right away, of course, and the officer kicked the door off its hinges. Once we got inside, we all badly collapsed.
Because of the gas?
Yes, room was full of it, no air at all. Stove must have gone off where the poor chap was sleeping in his bed.
Oh no. Mr. Ross suffocated to death.
Of course, the police gave me a sound ticking off because the gas pipes were so old and all that. Can't tell you how much it set me back to have it replaced all over the house.
And even if you had all that work done, Mr. Natsumi says the same thing. If the stove goes out at night whilst he's asleep in bed.
Well, that's the Barley curse, the convict's curse. I've done my duty as a landlord now.
Someone's feeling defensive.
That reminds me, actually.
Yes?
About young Duncan. the night before the poor chef perished. He'd been writing a letter. A letter of affection to a young lady.
Love letter, you mean?
Yes. Where did I put it now? Ah! Here it is. Left it on my desk.
If you'll excuse me. Let me see now. What does it say? My most beautiful and more charming sweetheart. Do you think that we should be reading such a personal piece of correspondence? My dear Mrs. Sato, that is precisely why I preface my reading with, if you'll excuse me. I will not excuse you, Mr. Sholmes, no!
Sadly, he didn't address it, though. I have no means of delivering the thing. Rather sad, really.
Well, I've got a suspicion. I see. It's going to play on my mind. Not really. The identity of Mrs. Ross's sweetheart has no bearing on the case. I think we should leave well alone. Yes, I suppose you're right. Indeed. The intended recipient's address is missing, however. There's a name attributed to the man's most beautiful and charming sweetheart. Mr. Sholmes, please, I've already had chastised you about this once. My undying loyalty to you, what color for the eye? Olive green. Olive green. Yeah, I freaking knew it. The woman who was plunged into a coma after a knife plunged into her back outside this house 5 days ago. The victim in the last case Tasaki-san was in court for, who regained consciousness only yesterday. Is it just chance that her name has come up now? Could it possibly be a mere coincidence? Find out next. I'm just kidding. Mr. Naruto, whatever can this mean? Reading personal correspondence can have its merits, you see, Mrs. Sato. I ruined it. No, I keep pushing. There we go. I keep pushing like random things I don't want to push on my keyboard. I pushed caps lock there. Moment is ruined. I guess now we gotta talk to Miss Green. Oh, this is not where she is. Yeah, there's nothing here. It's a rat! Mr. Naruto, I've just finished speaking with the doctor. Seems Miss Green is well enough to be discharged at last. This is good news, but hopefully just before she leaves. Ah! What is it? Oh, there she is. I forgot what voice I gave her. Miss Green! Oh, I just realized she has got a pin in her hair of the Eiffel Tower. What was that? She clearly just hit something behind her back. One moment! I'll bet what's going on, Jeffrey! I hope that's the voice I gave her. Oh, hello everyone! What are you all doing here? The doctor said I can be discharged. I'm getting my things together. Miss Green, what are you just doing? Oh, nothing really. I was just about to take some medicine the doctor prescribed for me. That's all. Well, we were hoping to have another quick chat with you. That's all right. I don't really have anything else to tell you. No, she's definitely behaving strangely. Let's see if we can't coax something out of her. Hospital discharge. It's wonderful news that you're going to be discharged, Miss Green. Oh, yes. Thank you. Once people are better, the hospital staff don't want them lingering and wasting space. Not people like me, anyway. So, I don't think I should keep anyone waiting. I probably shouldn't stand around and chat. She certainly doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk, that's for sure. Well, I know exactly what's gonna trigger you. There is Graf. Miss Green, we were hoping to ask you about someone. Mr. Duncan Ross. You knew him, didn't you? Her face. Oh! And there goes the magenta ink. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That bottle of medicine fell. Oh, that's medicine. Oh, Miss Green, are you alright? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to startle you like that.
No, it's alright. I just wasn't expecting it. How do you know about Duncan?
Mr. Ross had been writing a letter when he passed away. The landlord found it in his room. It was a very personal letter to you.
Was at the art school. That's where I met Duncan a year ago now. He was working to fund his studies. He dreamt of becoming a professional artist one day.
The two of you became romantically involved?
Yes, that's right. We are very much in love. We were engaged to be married, actually. That's why I decided to move into a cheap area. Save money for the wedding.
That's what led him to Mr. Garrett's.
Yes, he told me he found the worst but cheapest room in the entire East End. And then, 1 month ago, that's when it happened.
I'm so terribly sorry, Miss Green.
Well, it's all in the past now, I suppose.
Poor Miss Green. She looks desperately sad. I'm starting to think that that's just her look. But now I see that she has every reason to feel like the universe is against her.
I do hope you won't think I'm being rude, but... Would you mind leaving me in peace now? I have to leave the hospital soon.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to hold you up. Of course, you'll be alright. So now who's this? Oh, you.
Sure, you don't have to leave. We're not about to leave. It's quite out of the question.
Well, Mr. Sholmes, I didn't realize you were here.
But of course I was, my dear fellow. Watching intently from the shadows as always.
I'll make your presence known next time. Mr. Sholmes, what's this all about?
Something which occurs to me with some regularity, Mrs. Otter, is this. But it affects some such as post facto modus operandi. Why solve a case after this happens?
Oh no, we're gonna do one of these. Okay.
Instead of preventing a case before it happens. That is what sets a great detective apart.
What do you mean?
It's a case waiting to happen under the very nose of Mr. Navarro. So, Inspector Detective, let's prevent this case from ever happening. With a bit careful observation.
Alright.
How look, please, you need to get a step before you. You know, you only look, and you cannot fail to see. You can do it, Mr. Navarro. I know you can.
Oh. Okay, well, I thought we were doing one of... I thought we were going to do oh no. Sorry, I thought I just thought we were going to do the thing with what's his face? What we were gonna do the deduction with Sholmes, but no. I noticed that that rat's dead. Is that? Oh no. That mouse seems to be dead. Look, I didn't notice that before, did you?
I think perhaps it drank the medicine that spilled out the bottle. But that's the bottle that Miss Green was about to drink from when we arrived.
You don't think?
I see you come to appreciate the true nature of this scene. That of a tragedy about to take place.
Yes, I think it's falling into place. Okay, I thought Miss Green poisoned that drink, but no, it seems like someone was about to poison her. Miss Green, The contents of the bottle you had before has spilt on the floor. The poor mouse that drank it has sadly died. Why is that a sad thing? Aren't like rats rampant in Britain at this time? Things clearly that the bottle must have contained a powerful poison. Don't worry, I'll attend to the mouse presently. Okay, fine. That's a rat, not a mouse.
I'm the rat that needs the fluid.
I don't know how that goes. Miss Green, we intended to go the same way as that rodent. To take your own life. Once we'd left, you would have put it to your lips again, wouldn't you? And taken the poison. Oh no! So she would have known. No! Miss Green, please talk to us. She
Crap.
Suicide. 10 seconds later, we would arrive at a very different scene here. In all probability, we would not have enjoyed this most delightful conversation. Delightful? Talking about suicide. Of course, perhaps it hasn't been so delightful from your perspective, Miss Green.
Actually, in a way. Now everything's out in the open. I feel like a wig has been lifted.
Tell me, how did you acquire that medicine?
Wow. This being a hospital, the doctor comes to examine me in the mornings. He always leaves me the medicine cabinet open for a while, so I stuck this out while I wasn't looking.
Conspicuously lacks label. I wonder what it contains.
I'm afraid I don't really know. But I thought, if I drink it, it might just stop the pain somehow.
Oh, please, Miss Green. Don't talk to such things. Well, it seems clear now that it contains poison. Yes, the poor little mouse is proof of that.
Oh, no! Oh, it's all my fault! What have I done?
I should have moved this to my office, Miss Green. I take it you have no objection.
No, none.
Do we have anything else to present to you, or can we just move? No, it's something else. What else is? I'm gonna examine. Like, what is this letter? It definitely feels as though this card must be relevant. I mean, when we first arrived, the screen was standing with it in her hand, in what can only be described as a very tense atmosphere. Yes. Maybe I'll be may very well be related to whatever incident Mrs. Sholmes believes was about to happen here. AKA suicide. Perhaps I should ask Miss Green about it. Alright, well. Well, this car. Oh, I almost chose the wrong thing. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's the same color and the same rip. Neither the sender's name or address appear to be written on the envelopes or the card.
It arrived by post at my home about the day before the incident and put me in the hospital here.
I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Comes the Slug and Salad on Briar Road at 5 p.m. on the 17th. Don't tell anybody else about this letter or the meeting. It is a matter of utmost importance. Wait a minute, the 17th of this month? That's the day you were stabbed at Briar Road. And 5 p.m. It's precisely the time when the incident occurred. The Slug and Salad is a pub on the Northern Quarter or Briar Road? Briar Road. Being the street that Mr. Gadeb's house is on. Does that mean that?
Yes, I'm sure you've guessed. That day I was struck in the back by the knife. I was actually on my way to Slug and Salad.
Goodness. So that's what you were doing on Briar Road that day.
I'm sorry I didn't say anything before. I think I really would have to ask you to excuse me now. I told you everything.
Yes, I'm very sorry to have had to drag this up such painful memories for you.
No, it's fine.
Miss Green, please promise you won't try to do anything like that again.
Yes, don't worry. The detective friend has the bottle now anyway. Besides, I've been stabbed in the back, and I had a close shave with a bottle of poison. I'm still here. I think that's to see things true to the end. Might sound a little conceited, but well, that's how all this has made me feel.
Aww. Leaving Miss Green and St. Bartholomew's behind, we made our way back to Baker Street with Mr. Sholmes. Well, we reached the end of our investigative trail for now. For today. Yes, it's late. And Mr. Naruto, did you discover anything that might be of use to you in court tomorrow, do you think? These details about Mr. Shakespeare, Mr. Garrett Ebb's lodgings, the convict Selden. There are many facets to this case, and we're yet to see to the heart of it, if you ask me. It's my feeling, anyway. I can't help wondering about the results of the analysis. To Mr. Natsume's tea, you mean? Yes. Will they have found strike 9 or in it or not? Well, I fear that either way, it would be hard to escape the grip of our friend, Mr. Reaper. Oh dear. Yes, Barak von Ziegs. I wish you every success, of course. And though I was late to rise this morning, tomorrow will be a new dawn. I intend to spring from my bed at a crisp hour and attend a trial. Mr. Sholmes, you going to come? Indeed. Whatever happens, I shall be there. Assuming my eyelids cooperate in the morning. Well, I think we've done all we can. All that's left is to remain focused and keep fighting for Mr. Natsume's cause until the very end. London, the world's most prosperous city, home to some 6 million people. But away from the razzle-dazzle, down the back alleys and behind bricked up windows, the lonely lurk. Soseki-san had battled long and hard with loneliness during his many months here. So I felt honor-bound to battle equally hard with my compatriot, to let the curse that gripped him. As Mr. Sholmes said, tomorrow will be a new dawn for all of us. Alright. Short stream, but I think that's gonna be it. Enough delay. The trial will be this Saturday. Yeah, we're going to trial, okay. Alright, well. Oh, no, don't. I can't. Close game. There we go. Yeah, with that, I'm simulating up to today, and but I will see you all next time. Bye bye.